Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
Our strategists mix a little business with pleasure this time around when they talk about their top picks. And joining us this time is our ETF strategist, Eric Dutram, and our research director, Shiraz Mian. So we're going to go with the entertainment first. All right? Business is always going to be there. Entertainment, maybe not. Dave & Buster's, that's what you're talking about.
That's right. And Dave & Buster's, it's basically a restaurant slash arcade. One of the best names in this business. Really high margins. And that's thanks to this higher margin area of the actual arcade games. You mix that with the food, you get a pretty good company here. And this company actually just saw gave its earnings report. If we look at the screen here, we see it's got a pretty nice history in the surprise. 4 straight beats, average surprise of 105% over the last 4 quarters.
Happy hour's paying off.
Definitely. But we haven't seen much of a reaction following the report. I think that's going to change this week. We can see a bunch of estimates moving higher. We can see the full year chart. It's up about 7% in the last week. That's going to be a great trend here. And this is actually also a great growth stock, actually has an A grade for growth. And as we can see on this style scorecard page, the current cash flow easily beats the industry. Net margins higher than the industry, return on equity much higher than the industry. So this is a well-positioned stock. It's actually a Zacks ranked #1 strong buy. So I'm liking this one to finally get a, really live up to expectations here and surge following its report.
Okay, food's not so bad either.
Yeah, you ever been to Dave & Buster's?
I have. Yeah.
Half Price Wednesdays, you should check it out.
I have not been there for that, but now you gave me something to do.
Definitely.
All right, Shiraz, now we'll get to the business side of things. You're going to talk about...
Let me talk a little bit about the fun part.
Oh, you like the entertainment too.
I
Okay.
like Dave & Buster's myself. I put it in the top 10. The top 10 subscribers probably aren't that happy with the pick up till now, but I agree with everything that Eric said. It's a pretty unique business model, a pretty good niche that they are part of, and one of the best growth stories in the restaurant space. So let me get back to the business one now.
Let me just add, now that you reminded me, Eric, you do have this in your trading
Yes,
service.
in the surprise trader.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Shiraz.
So I'm doing Equifax, EFX. This is one of the 3 credit bureaus. An amazing business. It's an oligopoly business, very low risk. About 80% of the revenue is of a recurring nature. But the good part about Equifax that I like is that they haven't really been content just with a recurring low-risk revenue stream, but have been piling on and adding more value-added services and offerings on top of the core bread and butter credit bureau business. If you look at the detailed estimates page on Zacks.com, you will see that even though you would expect this business to be kind of in the traditional mature low to mid single digits growth trajectory, you will be surprised to see that it's a double-digit earnings growth story, and pretty much all of it organically driven. For this year, they're expected to earn 503. Next year, 565. About 11% growth this year, about 12% EPS growth next year. Very low capex need business, generates a lot of free cash flow. Pretty much all of operating cash flow becomes free. They pay a dividend. They recently raised it. Overall, a very impressive low-risk growth story in the broader financial services space. So I really like it. It is also in the top 10. So we have both of these are from the top 10 portfolios.
All right, thank you both for that. Check out more stock picks and stock picking strategies on our website, Zacks.com. If you're not there already, get on over. Link to it all right off the homepage. With Eric and Shiraz, I'm Terry Ruffalo.